All right, today I'm gonna break down how I made the beat for Meant It Freestyle. So this is actually a pretty simple beat. It sounds like there's a lot going on, and there kind of is with like the little sound effects and stuff, but the core of it is very simple. So it's just these two drum loops that I found and chopped up. So just like a classic hip hop drum pattern. The second one is a little bit more busy, but just kind of along the same lines, like more of like a classic hip hop feel. So you can see like I chopped it up, and then both of these play at the same time. Sometimes only one plays, sometimes they both play together. It just depends. And then there is another drum break here that only comes during like there's no hook in this song, but there's like these little instrumental kind of breaks. So that's what this one sounds like. So just to like slow down the pace a little bit and give some variety. Then the next thing is this. I don't even know what the sound is, just like a little sound effect, just for some texture. This other thing too, this sounds really weird just by itself, but in the context of the beat, it makes sense, you'll see. So it's just like a weird textural sound, like I don't even really know what it is. There's a bunch of vocal chops here, so I'll just play them one at a time. We got this. So yeah, that's kind of weird. I just added a lot of reverb on there. And then there's this last vocal chop here. And then as far as the instruments, it's also just a loop that I chopped up and at some points reversed. So you hear like the chop. There's the 808 that I added on top of those drum breaks just to give a little bit of bass. Might be kind of impossible to hear just through these laptop speakers, but it's there. And there's a bunch of DJ scratches, like record scratches that I added just for some more like texture. So yeah, again, it sounds kind of weird, like just on its own, but in the context of the beat, it works. And then the last thing I did too is just in the outro, I bounced out all the drums and then I chopped them up again just to make like a cool, intense sounding section. So it sounds like... So yeah, it goes crazy. This song is actually crazy. I remember making the beat and then recording like not too long after on the same beat, which is pretty rare. Usually I'll make a beat and then just like sit on it for a while. For some reason I just find it hard to like go right into writing for a beat that I just made. I don't know why, but maybe it's just because I've been listening to it for so long by that point, and it doesn't sound fresh anymore. And then by the time I do come back to it in a few years, I did forget like finally what it sounded like. Anyways, here's what everything sounds like all together with all the vocals too.
I was on like a light from my check engine. Working out fine, spending time under tension. Bars everywhere, there's a rhyming convention. In my notes app, strengthening up a vocab. Practice on my own best, do without